Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you a story. Years ago, when I was in graduate school, I had turned in a paper that I thought was wonderful. I got it back, and it was not graded that way. I was looking a little bit rough about it, and one of my professors said, "Bert, how you be?" I told her what was going on. She said, "Well, bring the paper to me." I did. She was looking at it. She's marking things up and writing things. She said, "I'm going to have a talk with him." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, what do you think?" And she said, "What do you think I think? The paper's excellence. It's excellent, but you're being punished for your excellence." She said, "When'd you turn it in? Was it late?" I said, "No, it was early. I do my assignments as soon as I get them. I start working on them immediately." She said, "You gave him time to be an asshole." I was like, "Whoa, Dr. Mullins." I didn't cuss back then. She said, She said, "I know. I understand. You work harder than everybody else. You deliver the best. You try to do your best. You don't think you're good enough. Imposter syndrome." You know who doesn't feel imposter syndrome? Fakes. Dr. Mullins, you're right. I encounter this on a regular basis. If I have a client who's difficult and they demand something of me that nowhere near a contract, my manager will say, "No, we didn't say we would do this." And I say, "Go ahead. I'll do it." And give them a little bit extra. I'll add some more time on it. She's like, "No." I said, "No, no, no, no. I'm going to do it and then some. But remember, I'll have the mic." She's like, "Oh, okay." I have always tried to give my best, my excellence to anything, in everything that I do. But when you're penalized for excellence, it doesn't sit well. And I've been sitting on something for a couple of months, trying to process it. And I think I can process it through this lens of being punished for being excellent. And I'm sure other people have felt this as well. But I grew up at a time in the 60s and 70s when black children were told that we had to be 3 times better than everybody else just to be considered equal. We got that speech on a regular basis, that we had to be 3 times better just to be considered mediocre, average. Now I find myself sharing everything that I can. There's a lot of work and a lot of information, a lot of things that I've been able to share behind closed doors prior to the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I thought I would share whatever I had with whoever was listening. And I thought I was talking to 5 folks, and it became thousands and thousands of folks. And I continue and will continue to share whatever I can. I don't share everything. I don't share the work that I do with people who pay for the work. Of course not. They pay for something else, and I give them a whole lot more. But there are now people demanding of me. "Oh, you do it through your little cute suggestions, but you're pretty much demanding of me that I be your mammy, that I host you for dinner at my house, that I bring something special, that I let you know what city I'm in so you can come by to a closed event that I'm going to get you into." Don't get confused. Those of you who work with excellence and go above and beyond, we know that our paycheck does not come from human hands. We know that. But at the same time, it is not right to penalize those who show up early and leave late with more work simply because those are the ones who get things done. Punishing the doers for being doers is just not right. And typically, people who punish doers for being doers are people who don't do. So I'm going to ask politely, for now, that you stop with the extra suggestions and "Why don't you do this?" and "Do you think of this?" and "Wouldn't it be nice?" Because no, it wouldn't. And I'm not answering in an attempt to not get angry. I like to save that for the real justice work. I love you, and I know that we're going to get there. And those of you who've been doing the work and working with so much excellence, turning the stuff in early,